Hello, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Taylor, and today I want to do a little get ready with me. I love watching these kinds of videos, and I thought I would just go ahead and do one myself. I am going to brunch with my friend who's visiting from New York, and then we may go to this market. So it's gonna be a pretty chilled day, but I'm gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna fix my hair up, and do my outfit. So just thought I would take you along with me. So I just got out of the shower, and in the shower I did go ahead and cleanse with the Fenty Beauty Total Cleanser. And now I'm going to complete the rest of the system. I'm gonna use the fat water. And I know that you should apply like serums and stuff on a wet face. And this is just water in this. It's an old NYX setting spray bottle, but I keep water in it so when I'm doing my makeup and stuff like that, I have it with me. So going in with the fat water. And I'm also going to use the Summer Fridays lip butter to sort of prep my lips so they're not super dry. So I'm going to use the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. So if you've been on the internet at all, you've seen this everywhere. And I was in Sephora the other day and saw that they had a little mini, so I'm like, why not give it a try? It's only been a couple of days, so I don't really know if it's doing anything yet, but this is the step where I would go ahead and apply that. Also, not 100% certain that this should be going on with the fat water, which has hyaluronic acid in it. So we'll see. I've only used it at night so far. And I know that if you wear it daytime, you have to apply a sunscreen with it. You should be wearing sunscreen every day anyways. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty, I don't actually know what it's called, but like the sunscreen lotion. Take a couple of pumps. It is gonna be literally so hot today. I think 90 degrees, and it's been raining, so it's not supposed to rain today, but 90 degrees and like post-rain humidity. If you live in Georgia, you know. So to prep my face a little bit further for makeup, I'm gonna go in with my Glossier Bubble Wrap. This is one of those things that I'm not 100% sure that it's actually doing anything, but if you know me, you know that I am a cult Glossier follower. Anything they do, I buy. And I've had this for a while. I honestly don't necessarily know if I see a difference, but it's supposed to help with, it's like a plumping for your eyes and like your under eyes and your lips. I don't use it on my lips, but I am gonna go in and put it on my eyes. And if nothing, it's just a moisturizer. So next I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. This has been in my Target cart for the longest, and I just decided the other day to go ahead and get it because you'll see in a second I did also get some e.l.f. foundation. So I like to use foundation and primers of the same brand. It's like this green, looks like green tea almost color. I like that it like blurs my pores. So while I give that a chance to sort of dry down and sort of set into my face, I'm going to refresh my hair. So this is yesterday's wash and go. And you know, second day curls are always a little bit better than day one. They've had a chance to completely dry and do whatever they want. What I like to do is take my water bottle, my spray bottle, and go in the back where it gets really dry. Touch it up with some leave-in conditioner. I don't know why the back of my hair drags out the way that it does, like underneath, but just so it has a successful day. Just going in. And so normally I do kind of sleep a little bit more wild than I did last night, and the front is frizzy. So I don't need to do it a lot today, but I am still gonna do it a little bit to sort of break up whatever this is, I'll go in and spray the edges. And then I'll take the Eco Styler, this is the argan oil one, and just take like a dime size amount and just lay everything back. I'm gonna use my edge brush and just sort of style these just a little bit. I want to go for like the natural because it is going to be hot, so I don't want to do too much full face, but not to where it's literally making me hotter and uncomfortable. So same with the hair. That's literally all I'll do. And while this is kind of setting back, I'll style it a little bit later to keep it out of my face. I'm gonna just do that. So now I'm gonna apply my foundation. I like to go in with the Juno & Co. Beauty Blender. This is my favorite beauty blender. It lasts way better. It lasts way longer than Beauty Blender and just like generic brands, and it also cleans really well. Look at that. So clean, I love it. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. foundation I was just talking about. So recently, I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older, I've noticed my makeup is just not cooperating the way that it used to, and things were starting to cake up and like turn really, really orange. I don't know if things were expired or just what. So I did go to Sephora and have them match me, but before I did that, I went to Target to get these e.l.f. foundations because I wanted to sort of like, as I was experimenting, playing around with what works for me now, I wanted to make sure I wasn't spending a bunch of money. So I got the Flawless Satin Foundation. It's oil-free and a satin finish, and it's medium coverage. I love the way that this feels. It feels like my skin. I literally, the other day, I put it on at 3 p.m. I took it off at midnight, and I forgot I was wearing makeup so many times throughout the day because it just didn't feel tight, and huge fan. So I have two colors. I got caramel and I got cinnamon. I've been wearing caramel. I feel a perfect match. I also, for so long, I think had my undertones wrong. So this is perfect. I'm like a neutral warm, says the girl at Sephora. Shout out to Chelsea. Just love the way that this feels. Look, this is perfect, man. I was struggling. I think just during the pandemic, like so many things changed, like my taste in makeup, my taste in clothes. So maybe before, it's just a different gauge, you know, maybe before where I was okay with the full coverage and caking up a little bit, I don't know. Now I'm just like, absolutely not. I do not want to be uncomfortable under any circumstances. So now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener in the shade Honey or 10. The girl Chelsea at Sephora let me know that like this isn't necessarily a replacement for a concealer, it's just more of a brightener, and it works best with your concealer already. And I actually really like the way this looks on its own, but I do go in and put a little bit of concealer on top of it for a little bit more brightening. I really do like this stuff, and I'm glad that I had somebody with me. I swallowed my pride. We all know that like Sephora, MAC, just makeup workers or employees can be a little intimidating sometimes, especially when you go in there with like no makeup on and like shorts and a t-shirt. It can be very intimidating. But this girl, I just was like, listen, I'm really struggling. My stuff is looking real orange these days and just nothing is working out for me. Can you help me? And I think she was like, she respected the fact that I sort of humbled myself a little bit, because like that's hard to ask, I feel, in those stores. And she sat and she matched me with my right like Pro Filter shade, the Skinny shade, which actually I know that it matches, but I haven't used it yet. It's only been a couple of days since I picked that up. And then she got me this shade, and I think it just looks so pretty. And again, like I had it on the other day. This is only my second time wearing it. I had it on the other day for like 9 hours. And yes, I had natural creasing, but like I'm a human. And it looked good. It wasn't like the creasing and like, oh my gosh, I need to wipe this off. You can see like a river under my eye. It was acceptable creasing. And over top of the bright eye, oh, it looks so good. Over top of the bright eye, I'm going in with the 16-hour camo concealer in the matte finish by e.l.f. And I am in the shade Tan Neutral. This is not my true concealer shade. I know it is way too light, but I'm only gonna use a little bit or medium amount, let's be honest, and blend it out really well. And you can't really tell that it's too light, but Target, it was this or the next one would have been like my concealer, I mean my contour color. So I was just like, I'll figure it out, you know? You know, like when you're in the store, you have your mindset on what you're gonna buy, especially the drugstore where there's not really anybody to help you out. And you have all of these other brands. And I was like, I'm not about to sit here and research all these concealers. I'm just gonna get this. I'll be okay with it. Little blemish. And then I used to like bake really heavy and like do like this little thing down here. I don't anymore. So I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Just help, you know, with that like cut that we all like. And I'm gonna go and blend this with my finger at first, and then I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender. I mean, with my sponge, Juno & Co. I think I'm just used to calling everything a beauty blender. When they first came out, I knew nothing about makeup. Let's be honest, I still don't know a whole lot, but when they first came out, I didn't realize Beauty Blender was the brand, and I was literally buying my sponges from Forever 21, and I used this like yellow Forever 21 sponge for so long that it began to fall apart and it just wouldn't clean anymore. It was disgusting. And I was led to the light. Shout out to Friends. With the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. This is in the shade Banana. And I'm just gonna take what's already on there and sort of just create this illusion, because I am not wearing mascara. I mean, no, I'm wearing mascara. I'm not wearing eyeliner. I never do really, because I'm just not good at it. But sort of create the illusion that I am. And because I do not want to bake, I'm going to go in with the Morphe M105 brush and immediately sort of brush it away. So sorry about that, the camera got hot, so it's giving it a second. So all that I've done is go in and brush away what I have there, and then sort of just use the residual to set the rest. Especially here, because this is where I will start to sweat the most. I will warm it back up. Have no fear. So I'm gonna add some warmth back to my face. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is in the shade Dark Deep. And take that same 105 brush. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brush. It's the brush M503, and just do a little bit of nose contouring with the same MAC powder. And taking the M105 brush again and just making it so it's a little less harsh, as well as adding that same bronzer color to my eyelids. And that's all I'm gonna do for my eyes. Now I'm gonna take the Precisely My Brow by Benefit. I'm the shade 6. I've been using this for like 10 years at this point. I love it. It's my favorite brow pencil, pretty much the only thing I use. I'm gonna use the Hourglass Brow Shaping Gel in the color Arch, which is just clear. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with some setting spray. Normally I would go in and do my mascara first, but I'm really bad about like blinking or sneezing and messing up my mascara. So I'm gonna go in with 2 setting sprays actually. First I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte. I'm gonna use that sort of in the places where I wanna stay matte because I'm certain that I will sweat today. Now I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist. I love this stuff. I actually saw somebody talk about it on TikTok and I ran to buy it and it was sold out everywhere. I had to literally order it to pick up because only one place had it and they only had a couple of them left. So I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of this because it does really hold everything together, but I don't want to be that dewy, so just a little bit. Telling myself so I don't spray too much. So the camera overheated, so I'm not sure where I left off, but I did go in and I put a little bit of the Glossier, what is this, Cloud Paint in Beam on. Just a little bit right here on the bridge of my nose. And now I'm blending with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And in case I haven't made it abundantly clear, it's gonna be hot today, so I'm only gonna put the smallest amount on my lower lash. Then I think I'm just gonna wear, honestly, lip gloss today because, again, it's gonna be so hot. So, I'm gonna take this. So here is the outfit. I went with this bodysuit from Forever 21. My pants are from Target and my shoes are Jordan. Some Brandon Blackwood bag. I just added some jewelry to have a couple of necklaces on and some rings. Okay, so here's better lighting so you can really see. I feel like it looked kind of yellow in the other light, and then the green pants, and then of course the shoes. Okay, so I really like the way my hair came out. My makeup looks good in my opinion. I don't think I'll be too hot in any of this. I know I'm wearing pants. I said it was hot, but quarantine. But yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you like videos like this, go ahead and give me a like so I know to do more like this. And of course, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and hit that button, and I will see you next week.